You're supposed to be going to bed. Why are you still up? No, I sent you to bed 30 minutes ago. Okay, why don't I tell you a story to bore you to sleep, okay? Lay down. Actually, lay back, put your covers on, close your eyes, stop talking. No, shush. Okay. Oh, what should I tell you a story about? What should I tell? Mm, I'm so brain dead. um, okay. So, when I was really small, or not, how old was I? Not that small. I used to live in the jungle. You know that doesn't sound real, but I did. I lived in a log cabin in the jungle, and we did not have a toilet that flushed, and we did not have running water, so we had to haul our water from bucket, like not from buckets, but in buckets. We had to haul our water in buckets from the stream that went past our house. You hear the stream going at all times because obviously you can't turn off a stream, but yeah, it was a log cabin in the jungle, and for real, like there were mango trees and I don't know what it's called in English. Canepa, canepa trees. Yeah, no, no, I don't know. I don't know the word in English. I don't know if there is one. I mean, they don't have it in anywhere that would normally speak English, right? No, you've had one before. When I took you back to visit our relatives, like with the little circular green fruit that's inside the shell. You crack it open, and it's like the soft, sour, and sweet flesh around the seed, and you just suck the flesh off, and you spit the seed. Yeah, those ones. There was one that was actually pretty close to our house, um, or not our house. It was actually a relative's house that we were staying in. I lived in this house. Then we were so far away from like the main road. Like there was a road that was closer, and I guess maybe it led to a town. I don't remember it leading anywhere. It like led to another community where there was more people, but it wasn't a main road, like a paved road with a- asphalt. It's not concrete, it's asphalt, right? Not paved road with asphalt. We had to walk through the jungle to get to the main road. That was like more than a mile. So my dad and brother would have to go like walking through the woods to buy us clean water to drink because you can't drink the water out of the stream. You don't know what like parasites or anything might be in the water. So they had to walk through the woods, then carrying 5-gallon bottles of water on their shoulders through the woods all this way, and that meant like hiking down like this hill and crossing a river, like two rivers, I think. One of the rivers had a waterfall, I believe. One river, this is serious, I'm not joking. Me and my siblings, we swung from a vine to like swing into the water. Um, yeah, it was there was a lot of things that made it difficult living there. Like I said, having to walk through the woods carrying bottles of water. Like I didn't do it, but they were. No, I could lift the bottles. It's just that it was a very, very long trip. It probably would have, I mean, it probably could have helped, but I'm not sure if I was strong enough at that time. I got stronger later. Um, there's that, and then the log cabin had not been made well, and not so there was like gaps. Uh, there's gaps in there, and there was one window in the bathroom that the it didn't have like any glass or any screen or any way to close it. So when it rained really hard, and we're on an island, so we have hurricane season, and when hurricane season would come or rainy season, it would just rain into the bathroom like pouring rain. And I think it was the during the rainy season, it rained so hard. There was like a hill next to our house. It didn't have like anything growing in it, so it was mostly just like loose dirt. And that loose dirt came down because of all the rain and like caused a mudslide that flooded through the house because like I said, there were gaps in the wall. The floor of our house just flooded in mud, and we had to like take like the push broom. I the only word I could think was escoba. Push brooms to push like the mud into the bathroom because there's a drain in the bathroom, but like the floor of the house was flooded in mud, and we had to like move all our things so that they wouldn't get ruined because we didn't have like shelves or anything to keep our stuff on, so everything was in bags all over the floor. And so when the mudslide came in, it was just we had to hurry up and be like, oh, move everything before it gets ruined. At that place, we did not even have a refrigerator. No, we had like a cooler, I think, like a cooler full of ice where we kept all our things. And we, for a period before we got a gas stove, we had to cook all our food over fire. Yeah, yeah, that really existed. Back in those days where people had to cook over fires, like ancient times. Yeah, we had to cook over a fire. You might think, oh no, like this only so long ago that people had to cook over fires. In my lifetime, people cooked over open fires. We made like a area to rest the pot on, and that was just rocks. Like we had to find rocks that were about an even size from each other, like three rocks. We rest the pot in the middle, built the fire underneath it, and there was so much like smoke, and it was so hard to keep the fire going that it take like to make it hot enough. It would take like hours to cook one meal, and you'd spend all day cooking. Ugh. People these days, like if you complain about cooking and you have an electric stove or a gas powered stove and you don't have to fan a fire or keep a fire going or spend hours squatting over a pot that's sitting in the ground and all this smoke and everything. Ugh, you complain too much. But it was like that, and it was not easy. It was not fun, but I know when I hated being there, and I was like, this is awful. There's nothing good about being here. The house is not insulated. We don't have running water. We don't have a toilet that flushes. When like the neighbors upstream decide to like dam off the stream, we don't get water. Or when they undam it, it comes down all muddy, so we don't have water for a long time, and we have to like scrub all our laundry and hang it up on like three lines. It was so much work, and then I was like, there can't be anything good about being here. This is the worst. This is terrible. Where I like have to go through walk through the jungle or to get to the nearest road, and everything about here is terrible. And then one day, I was heading inside after washing dishes because we had to wash dishes outside. We did not have a sink or anything. We got a basin and we filled it with water from the stream, and we washed our dishes outside. It was after nightfall, and I was heading inside, and my mom told me, "Stop, look at the sky." And out there, in the middle of nowhere, where there are no street lights, where there is not even any houses nearby that had lights or anything that you could see, these stars were so bright and so vivid overhead. You could see so many of them that you have to stop and think and remember, even now, kind of like a metaphor, I guess, that no matter how dark it is where you are, you can always look up and see stars. I know that feels cheesy, but it's true. It's true. It's real from my life. Like, we live sometimes in situations that are so bad or so terrible, we think that there can't be anything good about being here. But if you look, you can find something that's beautiful, something amazing in any circumstance. You just have to be looking for stars rather than looking for darkness. And with that, I say good night, go to sleep, sleep tight, and I hope you have sweet dreams about stars, about rivers that you can hear bubbling, streams, waterfalls, and of pretty jungles. Maybe someday I will take you to the jungle where I used to live, and you can see everything. But for now, you are here in your good, warm bed and house. And I hope you sleep well.